So today I'll be talking about the central pattern generator. So it's a pretty simple term to talk about, but kind of before we go into it, kind of want to bring things together a little bit, and we'll start with motor programming. It's kind of similar to this, but it's not the same or anything, but it's similar in the way movements occur, except for you have the motor program for riding a bicycle, like that. But the central pattern generator is a genetically defined action. So this will be things like your walking, your breathing, your chewing, your swallowing, stuff like that. It's it's kind of like really without thinking. You don't need the brain to control the breathing, which you can, but it doesn't use that because it's like a centrally located mechanism that produces generic actions like your locomotion, as well as gaits and way you walk. So this means each species will have the same type of movement. Okay, so the movements will be very similar and stuff in each animal. So this includes animals like their walk, their same gait, like cats will have the same gait, etc. Fish will swim in that same similar pattern. Snakes, they'll slither in that S shape, the same similar pattern. That's the central pattern generator. And so kind of how this occurs, the spinal cord has the neural capabilities to produce rhythmic oscillations that command the muscles. Okay, so it kind of commands. We have is able to command the flexor, and extensor motor neurons to produce that rhythmic pattern. Has the capabilities to do that, but it's very generic. So there is there's an experiment done with cats where the spinal cord was severed just above the brain, so signals cannot be sent to the rest of the body down the spinal cord, and sensory stuff cannot be sent to the brain. Okay, so then once this was severed, then the cat was placed on a treadmill and was able to walk at a set speed, without any variation in the movement whatsoever. It was the same gait, same cadence over and over again. But so this shows that the central generator pattern generator can occur even without sensory feedback, because the spinal cord was severed, so it can't get the feedback. But this was an issue. But there was an issue because as you sped up, the cat was still going at that set speed, so it got shot off the back of the treadmill, and so it fell off, and the messages couldn't be sent to say, hey, I need to speed up. So like a regular closed loop system would do. That's what it would do. It'd be able to get feedback, but since then it was an open loop system, it could no longer receive that feedback to speed up, and the cat got shot off the back. So kind of the spinal cord is in control and cannot send, and so it cannot receive any signals to affect the speed. So there's no variability in the movement, and it was the same. And that's all I have for the central pattern generator.